Hey everyone. The question for today is, what is your internal compass? What is it that inside of you that you've known for a very long time that just continues to kind of press on you as to what you feel like you need to be doing? Um, I would probably, another way to put it would be like, what is your will for yourself? What is your will for your life? Um, and how does that play into the things that you are kind of headed towards? And so I was talking to my wife yesterday. I had a really good conversation over lunch while the girls were at preschool, and it just turned into this amazing conversation about basically the history of kind of where we came from financially. And so I was telling her, I was reminded, at the table that when I was 21 years old, I was introduced to network marketing, which introduced me to unlimited income potential. I saw people, talking that were making $1 million, $2 million a year through network marketing, and that wasn't really the most impressive thing. I wasn't too impressed with $1 million at that point. I was more impressed with the way that that person was talking at the front of the room. They were able to talk and share things off the top of their head, it seemed, that were really, looking back into it, it was really coming from his heart, and he knew his heart so well, and he could interpret his heart and his will and his emotions so well that it just came straight out of his mouth and was very impressive and very influential. It obviously convinced me to join and learn how to network market and to really reach for higher goals in my life, whether they're personal or financial. Financial obviously became a part of that, and and so I bounced around from probably four network marketing companies to date, and found along the way, finally found an opportunity in real estate that would be able to kind of accomplish what I was looking for, but more of a career that a lot of people know about. It's not as pushy as maybe network marketing would be, and and it's more relational, and it's you can't sell. I always tell people, if I feel like I'm selling a house, then it's the wrong house. And it's going to feel that way the whole time until the closing table. And then, even after we close, I'll feel really bad because maybe my buyer didn't want the house. And I'm talking from a buyer agency perspective. So we started kind of, and I told Catherine at the table, I said, my internal compass began that day when that guy was at the front of the room and he was speaking, and it was just utterly just impossible to get my eyes off of him because of what he was saying and how he was saying it, what he meant by it. And it was just incredible, changing my life at that point of perspective. And so it set this internal compass to where it just went straight ahead. And I knew that it was due north, and I needed to go ahead and set myself up financially at some point in life. And it took me, so I was 21 then, I'm 33 now. So it took me 11 years to make the kind of money that I thought I'd be making out of college. And I say that just because I never, as much as I kind of wavered on the path, I never deviated from the path that my compass was trying to tell me to go to, which was, you need to go get your life in order. You need to go get it set up financially. You need to find that opportunity. And so I never sort of let that go. I never let the opportunity search go until I found real estate. It became an answer for me and my family. And the fact that we wanted Catherine to stay home and be a mom. And that was kind of it. And I found it extremely revealing yesterday about what we were talking about. And I asked her, what's her internal compass? And what is it that she kind of never, for many years, I'm not talking about now, I'm talking about many years, you just seem to never deviate away from because you're kind of pointed there. And we came to the conclusion after the conversation that whatever is in your heart determines your internal compass. And, the Bible has a really good verse, and it says, "Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." And what I realized yesterday is, in effect, I treasured what I had in my heart, which became my internal compass of I treasured the fact that I wanted a better life than what I had. I treasured that, and because I treasured it, I never deviated away from it. In fact, I was always kind of attracted to it. I would always kind of attract myself to opportunities. They'd come, and even though I'd say I wasn't listening, I was listening. And whether it was a friend that called me up, or if it was a friend that was maybe successful, and I was going, man, how are they making that kind of money? Like, what are they doing, and can I do that? And so I'd always be just wondering what that would be. And obviously, it's come through real estate. I think it's been a great thing for me, and I thought this was a really good thing, because anyone who's listening to this video, hopefully, will be able to. Um, my hope is that you'll be able to discern a little bit better. You'll have a little bit more perspective of understanding where you are based on what you treasure. What is your internal compass pointing towards? What is it pointed towards this entire time? And what are you most attracted to? And why does it keep attracting itself to you? And why do you keep going that direction? And that's just a question that maybe you'll have to answer on your own. But the whole idea of this video for me is to help other people understand and point towards why they're feeling what they're feeling. Why do you get so excited around certain things? Why are you so intrigued by certain things? And could it be that in your heart you treasure those things and you didn't even know it, and then in turn it becomes an internal compass for you, and it starts pointing you towards it, and you start just gravitating towards whatever it is that you've been thinking about and wanting, and you just don't voice it enough, and maybe you can't put your finger on it, but you're always ending up here, or you're always wanting to be there. That's why, because your internal compass, what is in your heart, is pointing you there. And maybe, just maybe today, you and I will both realize that when we have those feelings, when we have those sense of emotions towards those things, maybe we can now think with a bigger perspective of going, you know what? That is my internal compass talking, and that is why I'm attracted to this. Whatever it may be, maybe it's a business, or maybe it's being a student or a teacher, or whatever it may be. So go chew on that today. Have a great day.